And we are back with episode 3 of the Zero to Hero trading series, where I teach you how to go from having absolutely zero trading knowledge to getting your very first payout. Today's video is going to be much shorter in comparison to the other videos that I've posted on this series so far, because today I will be going over the best traders to learn from in a wide variety of reasons between psychology, overall non-trading related content, and then obviously the actual learning of trading. I personally think that YouTube is the best way to learn trading because you're only going to be able to gain so much actual and good information from TikTok and other short form content. I personally think long form content like YouTube is much better and much more in depth to learn. Let's get right into it with the most obvious one and the one that everyone probably thinks of when they think of learning how to trade. And I am going to start with TJR. Okay, I think the TJR Bootcamp more specifically is a very, very good, starting point for a lot of traders. There are 54 videos on this entire series, and it goes over a ton of things. All of these videos are typically 15 minutes to upwards of being an hour long. This day 21 was an hour long. So I think these are very good videos for starters. If you know absolutely nothing, huge, amazing, great start to be at. Now, I trade IFVGs, so I'm a little biased, but I think that PB Trading, more specifically Pat, is a very good trading mentor to have. And he posts a lot of great content. He posts about his life. He also posts he had a series on ICT for dummies and a lot of other, good information for beginner traders to learn from. He's very good at explaining it. As you can see, his videos don't tend to be very long, 15 minutes. Some of them are obviously longer, like this one right here is 50 minutes. But a lot of his other videos are 15 to 25 minutes, which you're really not going to get that much shorter when you're learning how to trade. And number 3, I'm going to go with Dodgy. Now, he's had a little bit of controversy because people are saying that he's, a little sketchy or a little cocky, but I do not care what people say. I think Dodgy is still a great mentor. And if we're going to talk about good videos that are short and have a lot of content that are very good in a short amount of time, Dodgy is your guy. He is a little bit shorter. His videos tend to be 5 to 10 minutes long, and he goes over a lot of things in a very short matter of time. He also posts some really corny stuff like the IFVG song. But otherwise, if you want to get into IFVG trading specifically, Dodgy is your guy to go. This is where you go after you are at TJR Bootcamp and you are at PB Trading. And if you want to trade IFVGs, Dodgy is the guy to go to. Now, the second to last, also these rankings and whatever pickings are not in any specific order besides the order that you should go in as you learn trading. Now, this fourth guy is the godfather of trading. This is the guy that everyone, not even everyone knows, but everyone has heard these 3 letters plenty of times, and that is ICT. ICT, in my eyes, is like the Jesus of trading. He has taught millions, maybe not millions, but hundreds to thousands of traders in great detail how to learn the markets, how to trade the markets, and gives very, very good in-depth information. His videos are a little longer, typically 20 to 45 minutes. But if you go more specifically right here, the ICT 2022 mentorship, no rant version, because if you don't know, ICT likes to ramble on quite a bit. So this guy, Sir Trader, shout out to him, made a no rant version where he cut out all the parts where he's just rambling on. But as you get more advanced in your trading and you start to understand more in-depth knowledge, ICT 2022 mentorship, no rant, is a super, super good place to be. He posts a ton of good stuff. This video is 6 minutes, so the beginner ones are, very short. But as you can see, this guy, Sir Trader, shout out to him. He posted every single one of the videos. I think there's about 35 or 36 episodes. I'm seeing 37 right here. So around just below 40 videos, but that's besides the point. A ton of super great content in these videos. And these, they tend to be some of them are on the shorter side, but then there are other ones that are very, very long. But either way, this is where you will go after you pick your strategy and you want to have a deeper understanding of how the market actually moves. And lastly, a man who, in my eyes, is a very motivational, very well-spoken guy who posts great content on his strategy, but even better content on life as a trader and how to move as a trader, and that is Powell Trades. If you don't know this guy has a ridiculous 812 super fast, and he just got a sweet Corvette. I think it was a C7 or a C8, but they're both paint matched and they're absolutely sick. But as you can see by the titles of this video, is it really a risk? If you're risking the life you didn't want, there's a different version of you. Break the cycle. I quit my job 2 years ago and it paid off. But he also posts about how to find tick precision entries every day, and he went over a whole live trade execution. And he doesn't have a ton of videos. He only has 19 videos. And in comparison to these other people, 37, Dodgy has a ton of videos. He's been posting a lot more recently as well. But what I'm saying and what I'm getting at is that Powell, while he doesn't have a ton of videos, has 19 videos. And I think all of them are very, very good videos. And he is very open and honest with people. Just 4 months ago, he posted a video of him blowing all of his accounts right here 4 months ago. He's a very honest, transparent, and great trader to not only learn maybe a strategy if you don't want to trade, IFEGs like myself. If you want to learn his 10 a.m. Strategy, which I find is actually a very good strategy. I'm just hard set in mind, but not get off track. Powell is a very, very good trader, and it posts some very good content. But that is all that I have. These are the 5 traders that I found to be the most beneficial, especially as a new trader. But there are plenty of other content creators out there. These are not the only 5 that you can watch, but for me, these are my personal top 5 to watch on not only YouTube, but as well as Instagram and TikTok. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Shorter video today. Want to keep this one short and simple, get straight to the point. But if you've watched this far, I really appreciate it. Stay blessed, stay dangerous, stay trading, and I'll see you guys in the next one.